Go, we want to claim it in the middle.
What a touch. Another day on the tools. First one of many cup finals for the end of the season. CBS taking on Midlands Lions. You know me, I'm always here bright and early setting up and stuff. Yeah, let's have it. Hey, yeah, big cup final day, son. How are we?
Been on the ring and ride, haven't we?
Well, I was going to say, a couple of the lads definitely need it. The same, boys. Yes, lads. You fit today, kid?
I am today.
You sure? Funny that is for the final, isn't it? Well, bro. So the hair got done, kid. I'm good, you know, brother. You? Yeah, good. Oh, and the ring and ride bus is definitely for Joe, isn't it? How you saying? Good, you good?
Morning, mate.
How you doing? You good, brother? Good.
You know, it's whoever them, them or the Preds, you know.
Someone's been on StockX. So you're fit today then, Brad, yeah? Funny that. For them league games when he got gritty, he was injured, ain't he? Cup final. Fully kitted. Have a word with you, mate, Jack.
What?
Do you want a job at the league, son? Listen, you kid, don't you worry about it. Got a segment for you.
Put my name in that and a little banner in it.
Yeah.
Show them up.
Well, if your gaffer doesn't give me the wrong names next time. Proper ropey names, bro. You had one job, set me some rogue names you did, Joe. Set me some ropey names for a team sheet once. Calling people Spencer. How you feeling today, son?
I'm alright, yeah, I'm alright.
It's good to be nervous.
I'm alright, yeah, I'm alright.
Wrong team sheet. Can't deliver instructions. Yeah. It's come here. Brand new haircut and brand new boots. And not a fucking Scooby-Doo. What's going on, son? You had one job.
That's what you want to do today. Next out.
How many speech stops you got over here?
Sam, say morning to Wally.
Morning all. How's golf going, mate? Shit, mate, not being here at the big final already.
I know. Who needs enemies when you got friends like that, Sam?
Just setting a bad example, ain't it, really? It's really it's ruined my morning.
Yeah, I'll take him off my friends list, I would.
It's close, you know.
You hear that, big ol'? Morning, boys.
Morning.
Midlands boys love a cup final, don't they, lads?
Every now and again.
Every now and again, the Midlands boys love a cup final. Yeah, sort them touches out, do you know?
I'll get them out of the way now, bro. You're recording that?
Of course I am. I'm like the kid in the Goonies. There's cameras and gadgets everywhere, son.
Get two lines in, lads.
Oh, the monk's here. How are we, the monk?
Music for the world. All the kids.
Yeah. Shit.
Imagine that's a cone then, alright? It's like jogging. I'm back. Should have walked time. Loosen out, open your arms.
So you see which lads have got rhythm and which ones haven't. Dino looking stiff. Get that WD-40 out, son.
Look at stuff.
More like a belly dance. You say you've had your WKD in the car park. It was definitely in the barbers yesterday though, look at it. Barnet's all sharp and that. Well, the corner flags are corner flagging. Oh, to be fair, mine are fucking.
We've earned our right to be here. We've earned our right to be here. We've won the games to be here. As of late, I know a couple of lads are going to be thinking, obviously, we beat them 7-1 before Christmas, right? But lads, we can't go into the game without in our head. We've just got to focus on our game, concentrate on what's been working for us and what we've been doing well. Obviously, Connor in goal. The back four of Corey, right back, Fraser, Tom, and Bean, left back. Midfield three, Sam, Jack, and Ethan. And then obviously the three up top, obviously Ken's down the middle, Cal on the right, Paulie on the left. I don't mind if you change that in the game, lads. But boys, if we can, the pitch is unbelievable. It's more than okay to play. So if we can get the ball down, we're more than good enough to get on the ball and move it around and make them do the work. Obviously, if we can play into Kenzie's feet, then do it. Keep playing to his feet, and getting us up the pitch.
Oi, listen, I heard Barton say it and it's bang on. All we've spoke about is them so far, yeah? Spot them. Look around here. Look around here. We've got a lot of good players in here, yeah? We've got to trust each other. We can play football. The pitch is beautiful, yeah? You will not play on a better pitch this year, next year, whatever. We go out there, we keep the ball, we pass it to our feet. Everyone here can receive the ball and play a pass. So let's not get fucking panicky with it and start fucking hoofing it, yeah? Find the feet. We've got ballers all over the pitch. Apart from that, we have got to give everything we've got here, yeah? We leave it all on the pitch. We don't leave that pitch with regrets. And the regrets I'm talking about, I've been there myself. You don't want to come off and think, I could have ran a bit more there, or I could have won that header, or I could have fucking wanted that tackle more, yeah? You fucking go for it today, yeah? Yep. All of us together as a team, we can fucking beat these, yeah? Yeah. 110% we'll beat these. Come on,
It's called cellulite, Jack.
Fire liver.
As I breathe in.
Okay, top.
Yes, people, welcome back to Sunday League Settings with myself, Big Fazza. Now this week we got Noel Barton Cup final action between Bromwich Spitfires taking on Midlands Lions FC. Now less than me chatty patty and let's get straight into the action. Opening couple of minutes of the game, the midfield general Sam Archer picking up the ball just inside his own half, gets his head up, plays a decent ball down the line, looking for Callum, but that's decent defending. Now from that resulting throw-in, you got Corey winding one up, tosses it into the mixer, but nothing comes of it as it goes out for a goal kick. And as we fast forward a couple of minutes, ball bounces off the back of Kenzie, so it is played down his left hand side. Lambo tries to whip one into the mixer, but there is a heavy touch, ends up going out for a goal kick. Just under 6 minutes played at this point in the game, ball tossed into Paulie, who lends it back into Dan Kitch, whips one into the mixer, but the monkey ain't having it, tosses one over the head, eventually scoops it up second time around. Free kick to the Spits, and you got number 3 Kenzie standing over it. Referee eventually blows his whistle. Kenzie whips one into the mixer, but at backline the Lions managed to get their head on it. No further than Powley, who picks up the second ball, plays it back into Sam Archer. Decent footwork in all fairness to get away from a couple of men. Got no options in front of him, so he's got to turn back on it. Looking for options, plays it back out to this left hand side, just out of camera shot. You got Dan Kitch, whips another decent ball into the mixer. Jack Henry's got them Timberlands on. First touch of a trampoline, but he does get the second ball, gets his shot away, drags it well wide. From that resulting goal kick, the Monk tries to play it out to the right hand side, but credit where it's due to Sam Archer, laying the marker down early doors with a cheeky now you see it, now you don't. Not only once, but twice. Plays it out to this right hand side. The pass is intercepted, but credit where it's due to Callum, who gets back and does his defensive duties. Archer's there to sweep up once again, tries to play it down the channel, but the Monk's off his line early doors, and if you have watched the Mean Machine, you'll know exactly who the Monk is. And it is the Noel Barton Cup final, people, so the tackles are going to be a little bit feisty. Just over 9 minutes played of the game so far. Powley plays it centre of the park into Ethan. Got time to turn on it, gets his head up, sprays out to this right hand side, looking for Callum. Eventually does win the ball back second time, nicks it off the defender. Always going to drop the shoulder and get his shot away, but that's easy pickings for the Monk. Opening 10 minutes has been all the Spits as the ball drops to Kenzie once again, but he hasn't quite unlocked the Trevella skill, so this shot goes straight into the hand of the Monk. Now ball over on that far side, Jack Henry sticking a tackle in, Corey comes away with the second ball, but Ethan loses it centre of the park. Lions on the attack, but credit where it's due to Corey, managed to clear his lines, and Dan Kitch manages to see it out second time around. Fast forward a couple of minutes, and if it's not broke, you don't fix it. Another decent ball by Dan Kitch, whipping it into the mixer. Second ball forced to Sam Archer, who goes for the spectacular. But again, the Monk's all over it. "15 minutes into the game at this point, Jack Henry got plenty of time to spray the ball out to that left-hand side, and when you got Corey Powell on that left wing, he's always going to get to the ball. He's always going to drop the shoulder, take his man on, gets his shot away, but it hits the side netting. Fast forward a couple of minutes and some more good stuff coming on that left-hand side for the Spits as Dan Kitch plays into Powley once again, taking on his man, tries to cross it across the 6-yard box, intercepted. Now, the Lions boys do get a little bit casual here and try to play it out from the back, overplay it, ends up at the feet of Kenzie, who manages to get his shot away, but he puts it well over the bar. "20 minutes on the clock, and Archer gets welcome to the game. Now from that resulting free kick, Kenzie whips it into the mixer. Jack Henry can't get his purchase on his header, and the Lions come away with it. Halfway through this first half, Sam Archer with a lovely ball into the path of Powley. The Monk comes off his line early doors. Powley goes to lob him, puts it just wide. Keep going! Dino looking to get Lambo involved in the game, but Fraser, who's been absolutely stellar at the back, couldn't put all the highlights in, but trust me, solid centre-half. Jack Henry comes away with it, 1-2 with Kenzie. Now the centre-half does come across, body checks him, referee blows up, penalty kick. Monk eventually gets on his line, referee blows up, Kenzie sticks it to the back of the onion bag to make it 1-0 to the Spits.
Kenzie! Jack! Jack! Told you, man.
28 minutes in, Castle Bromwich Spits 1, Midlands Lions 0. Fast forward a couple of minutes, and with the Lions going close to the corner down the one end, Powley being an absolute handful up the other, but credit is due to the Monk once again, off his line early doors. 33 on the clock. Now is this a yellow card? I leave it up to Yizla. Now, centre of the park, it's like the Chuckle Brothers from me to you, you to me. But Ethan does stick his foot in, plays it into Kenzie, who gets Powley on his way once again. The Monk's off his line early doors. Powley does round him, but that Lions back line's done enough to hold him up. Plays it back into Kenzie, takes on his man, spreads it across the 6-yard box. And in all fairness, if someone is on the end of it, they might have a tap in. Corey's there to recycle the ball, but the Lions do win it and come away with it. Now, as the ball pans out to the main camera, the one mistake Fraser did make this whole half, where he plays it off Lambo. Lambo's on his bike, but skipper Tom comes over to back him up. Fraser sticks a foot in, and Dan Kitch gets rid of it. From that resulting corner kick, it is whipped into the mixer, but straight into the hands of Connor. One long ball over the top, not dealt with by that Midlands Lions back line. Kenzie picks up the second ball, plays it out to his right hand side into Callum. More direct once again, gets his shot away, but easy for the Monk. With 5 minutes left in his first half left to play, free kick to the Lions. Ball is eventually whipped into the mixer. From you to me to you, Chuckle Brothers stuff inside the 18-yard box. Ethan comes away with it, but Dino's there to keep it alive. Plays it into Lambo, who's trying to turn on it to work himself an angle to get a shot away. Tom does enough, the Spits roll over him like a rash, and Sam comes away with the ball. And as we enter the dying members of this first half, Powley doing his defensive duties, reminding them they're in a game. Throw into the Spits just in front of the camera. Jack Henry does enough to get around his man, plays it into Ethan, who plays it back into Henry, and I will say he's had his Weetabix this morning, shrugs the defender off, plays it to the edge of the 18-yard box. Eventually, it does break out to Kenzie, he gets his shot away, puts it just wide. with the referee indicating a few minutes of added on time at the end of this first half. Ball over on that far side, but I'm going to give Powley credit where it's due, getting back, making sure that the Spits go into the half-time break with a 1-0 lead.
Well done! Powley, well done! Straight now!
What a touch. Into the last minute of added on time, Dino getting his pocket picked by Powley, who gets his shot away, deflected out by Dino, corner kick. Now from that resulting corner kick, you got Sam Archer that whips it into the 6-yard box. Dino gets just enough on it, but the second ball is picked up by Big Jack Henry, got enough time to turn on it. Now he's always going to try drop the shoulder and get his shot away, which he does, and it comes off the post. Now on that note, with the referee moments away from blowing his half-time whistle of this Noel Barton Cup final, we are going to go into the break. Castle Bromwich Spits 1, Midlands Lions 0.
What we said before the game is we were going to build it up from the back, weren't we? For some reason, we're just doing 2 balls and going long every time. Perfect. You're going to win it against their back four. So we need to try and build it up more. So I think maybe go plan B for 10 minutes, 10-15 minutes. Or you could just build it up from the back. Barker's getting it a lot now out wide, balls off John. And also Chris, you got it as well, didn't you? Yeah. So we just use that and encourage you and try and build it up. We're still in the game as well at the end of the day. It's only 1-0. He was unlucky with the penalty, but you know.
Yeah, sorry.
I think we
It's
can.
all right.
Yeah.
Just in the post, more right?
Yeah. Let's just not have a go at one another either. You know, it's cup final.
Yeah.
The biggest thing is give us those second balls though, boys.
Yeah.
The second balls coming back up. If we do go long, sometimes we're going to have to. When it comes down, be on our toes ready for that second, because that's where they're killing us. Be on that second ball and get fucking into them. Because otherwise, get it down, turn, then they play that ball over. That's what we can try and do. The ball in behind us. We get successful. Let's stop it. It's too often something. Win those second balls.
All he's doing is written that big back up front, and he's literally one touch it round the corner. That's all he's doing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Apart from that, boys, just got to keep doing the same things. Yeah. That's it.
Oh, that's it.
Good half, that special half I think we've had for a while.
Communication on the pitch as well. 10-10 boys. Everyone's talking to each other. No one's quiet. Everyone's winning their headers. Man for man. Fucking get over the line now. 45 minutes.
Need to
Stay doing the same things. Yeah.
Lads, that first 10 minutes in this first half now is going to be crucial for the tempo of the game. So keep it upright. First 10 minutes is massive.
Yeah.
No silly mistakes. Come on.
Now with them half-time team talks done and dusted, let's get the second half underway then.
Shape, early. Tight. Send! Hold on. Second. Hold on.
Opening couple of minutes of the second half, Sam Archer plays the ball to the edge of the 18-yard box, headed away by the Midlands Lions back line. Callum picks up the second ball, Corey's there to support him. He does whip a decent ball into the mixer and it is cleared for a corner kick.
Well done.
Corner kick over on that far side to be taken by Sam Archer. Puts a decent ball towards the back post looking for Fraser, who gets his head on it, deflected, another corner kick. From that resulting corner kick, you got Kenzie standing over it. Powley's lent himself as an option, so they do play it short. Powley plays it back into Kenzie, who whips the ball in first time, looking towards that back post, but it's overhit, goal kick. Baby oil. Banter's flying around on the sidelines. Now as we get back into the action, throw into the Lions, tossed into the 18-yard box. But again, Fraser has done his first half and the start of the second, just clearing his lines. Powley putting that back line under pressure, but the Monk doing Monk things. Like I said, you gotta love him. Fast forward a couple of minutes. How about this for a tackle?
How's he got a fucking kick?
10 minutes played in the second half. Ball played out to this left-hand side, but Powley doing his defensive duties, coming away with the ball. Got plenty of time to pick his pass out. He sees that Callum's free on that right-hand side, takes the ball into his stride with a decent first touch, goes and slaps it into the back of the onion bag to double the Spitz's lead.
Howley!
56 minutes on the clock. Castle Bromwich Spits 2, Midlands Lions 0. Fast forward a couple of minutes and the Monk's back up to his old tricks again. Coming out of his own box, trying to play one over that back line, but Tom's there to intercept it. Sam Archer comes away with the ball, battling for the badge right in front of the camera. Referee should blow up for a free kick, but he plays on. Lads ain't happy about it. A couple of the Spits players stop. Lions are on the attack, sprayed out to that left-hand side, but the back line of the Spits do shift over and they are there to double up on their man. Lions trying to get themselves back into the game, but once again, Corey sticking a foot in, coming away with the ball, intercepted. Counter-attacks on for the Spits, played into Kenzie, decent control, plays the ball into Powley, who's going to take it into his stride. It's 2-on-1, he has got options to lay it off, but he's always going to get his shot away and he drags it just wide. Substitution for the Lions as we welcome Will to the party, but as we get back into the action, ball spread out to that left hand side for the Lions, trying to get their shot away, but decent defending once again by Corey. Quality. Now from that resulting corner kick, decent ball is whipped into the mixer towards that back post, headed on towards goal. Connor's off his line early doors to put a big fist on it, and it is cleared eventually by Dan. Fast forward a couple of minutes, we're about 65 minutes into the game at this point, and the ball breaks lovely out to Powley. Beru not to get his shot away, but puts it just wide.
Good lad, well done, Connor!
67 on the clock. Will with a decent touch, but Archer sticking a foot in. Second ball breaking out to Ethan, plays it out to Paolo on his left hand side. It's not deja vu, whips another decent ball into the mixer, heavy touch by Callum, but the Lions get rid. If it's not broke, you don't fix it, like I said in the first half. Dan Kitch playing the ball out to Paolo once again, who's always going to have the legs on his man. Takes him on, tries to cut it back, but this time it's intercepted. During that break in play, couple of substitutions for the Spits as we welcome Noel and Harry to the party as the throw-in's tossed into Callum, turns away from his man, gets his shot away, but easy for the monk. Fast forward a couple of minutes and H getting welcome to the game. $17 plus VAT. 71 minutes on the clock and we welcome Kai to the party, who gets involved straight away, wins the ball. H plays it into Paoli, who takes on Dino, tries to get his shot away, but he puts it well wide. With just over 15 minutes of the second half left to play, Sam Archer puts another decent ball into the mixer. This time goes out for a goal kick as Tom couldn't get on the end of it. Now as we go back up the other end, another throw into the Lions. Will tries to get his shot away, but he can't get the purchase on it, and skipper Tom's there to clear up. Second ball picked up by Paoli into Kai, who spreads a lovely ball out to that right hand side into the path of Jack Henry, who rides the first tackle, could play Paoli in, goes for the cheeky chip, and the less I say about that, the better. Now I think a bit of frustration creeps into Jack Henry for not putting that in the back of the onion bag and goes and nails his man. From that resulting free kick, a decent ball is whipped into the 18-yard box, onto the head of Lambo, but he just can't get the purchase on his header. Connor scoops it up all over it. Fast forward a few minutes, we're about 82 minutes into the game at this point. Another ball whipped into the mixer. Noel gets absolutely nailed by Lambo, stays down. Ryan comes away with a second ball, gets his shot away, but he puts it well over the bar. Decent battle possession for the Lions boys in the first time in this game as Ryan skips away from Noel, just out a camera shot, tries to play it in, but that's great defending by H. Go on, H. From that resulting corner kick, he's put into the box, but nothing comes of it. Five minutes left to play, plus added on time. Ball cut back to Kai. Decent shot, decent save. Free kick to the Lions just inside their own half. Helped on towards the edge of the 18-yard box. Ryan comes away with it. Tries to get his shot away, but that's a great tackle by skipper Tom. Will picks up the second ball on that left peg, whips it into the mixer. Connor smothers it and is all over it like a rash, but gets one to the back of his head for his troubles. Now we are entering the dying embers of the second half. How about this for control by Kai, spreads his body, and the technique to whip his pass out to that right hand side to play in Callum. Knocks it around the monk, but ain't got the composure to slot it into the back of the onion bag. With a couple of minutes left of this game, we welcome Barton to the party, and there's also enough time for a few handbags. go. Get out your pocket, son. As the referee puts H into that little black book for throwing the ball in the opposition's face, right in front of the camera, Powley's still putting the doggies in, goes and wins himself a free kick. Right, you H. Little angry ginger you are. It's going to get you a duffel coat, I am. You got Sam Archer standing over this free kick. He has put a shift in, so it's a little bit of a tired one, straight into the hands of the monk. And over on that far side, Barton though, sticking his body in, battling for the badge, doing it all for the Spits. Substitution for the Spits as we welcome Ethan to the party, and it's amazing I've had to wait till added on time at the end of the game for the Lionel to get involved, and yep, there we have it. Lionel's got his ruler out, straight as an arrow. Referee indicated 4 minutes of added on time, which allows us time for the monk to still have his jolly up. You gotta love him. Ethan, you did ask me to leave this one out, but Gaffer Walsh, he said I've got to leave it in. It's one for the banter in the WhatsApp group chat.
Ah, shit. Unlucky. React. We have one red.
Like I said, people, you gotta love the monk. He does it all, Jeff. Stepping out of goal, into CDM, spraying passes. Gotta love it. And as we enter the last couple of attacks of this game, ball played inside the 18-yard box. Dino's gone up front, tries to play one to Will, but Connor's all over it.
Shake now!
Literally last 30 seconds of this game, so the monk's meandering up the pitch once again. Kai's not having it, leaves a cheeky one on him. Referee blows up. Now on that note, the referee moments away from blowing his final whistle. The game is going to end Bromwich Spits 2, Midlands Lions 0, which sees the Spits crown the Noel Barton Cup final winners. I'm Big Fazza, this is Sunday League Settings. Thanks for having me. Unlucky lamb. Well done, son. Well done. Man of the match for me, kid. I'd say you had a great game, son, but
Didn't.
little angry gingers here. Well done, H. Well done, the boys. Well done. Well done. The season, how you feeling? Winners win. Well done. Oh, that is absolute unreal.
Boys, well fucking done, man. Well fucking done. Yeah, that's great.
Don't know about that one there. Don't know about that one.
Oh, if you want to talk us through that, son?
What's that?
That air shot down there.
First touch of the ball.
Nearly broke his back. I thought he was going to start pointing at the grass going, yeah, I got tackled by the mole.
Come on, Mr. Easy Chance.
You ain't getting it!
That's another one already. I'll give it Connor.
I'll give it to Sam.
Yeah,
Oh, angry ginger, you come on. Oh, Harry would have got that.
fucking Fraser at centre back.
Fraser was a joke. You know the kid at the back? Yeah,
Unreal.
Never seen him play before. Certified league. Just come to win.
What a good first final we've had. commiserations to Midland Lions, who made a game of it in the second half. I think perhaps one goal back might have put a different stance on it, but today you met an informed Castle Brom, and it was just too strong on the day for you. So,
Good budget.
you know, can I first of all thank the officials for their performance today? Yeah, and it was nice to see the game played in the right spirit. Guys, it makes it easier for the officials then. Yeah, a good attendance as well, which is nice to see. Two well supported teams. I say, so can I ask the runners up to come up first? The winners can ask the captain to come up last. Yeah, okay. But the first trophy is the man of the match, as picked by the officials, because we were doing
Sam Archer.
Jack Henry.
£100 well spent. £100 well spent.
Well done, lads.
He said that 3 years ago. You'd have to build an extension, son.
It's alright when he has to do no running, does it?
I know. Don't know his graph for him, you did, son. Another one.
Another dollar.
Oh, no Jack Rose in there for me.
Oh. I'd leave and come and sign for SLSFC.
Oh, lads, not one for the man of the match. It's all right. Yeah, all turn on me. Who's got a bottle open?
Yeah. Next first man, I met me angry lad.
The coach back's going to be sick with no speaker. All just seeing the wheels on the bus. Go round, 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 all the way home.
Last time I felt so annoying.
Open that bit, Adam.
Ready, lad?
Go on, the lad.
Come on, the boys.
As we go around the grounds, a massive shout out to St John's Rangers being crowned the champions of Division 3. Division 1, AFC Shirley have pretty much got one hand on the trophy, and in the Premier Division between Hazelwell and Rubery. Now, respect people, myself, Big Fazza, on behalf of Sunday League Settings, like, comment and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next video. Bless up.